morning, dear students. Welcome you all to class 7. This is Mrs. Sudharani, your science teacher. I hope you are all enjoyed your summer vacation. Now, let's start our new session with new enthusiasm and vigor. In class 7, we have 13 lessons in science. Today, we will start with lesson 1, that is food components. Before starting our session, let's begin with a good quote. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The process of attaining knowledge is always tough, tiresome, and might feel a heavy burden, but the result is always fruitful. Both educated and uneducated people does the same work, but the educated does it more effectively and efficiently, which matters a lot. So, children, listen to your teachers and work regularly. The results will be outstanding. Now, let's start our lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the food components necessary for our body, identifying the protective foods for our body, explain raw phase and its sources, importance of water in our body, explain about balanced diet and junk food, and discuss the history of food and nutrition. In our class 6, we have learnt that we eat many kinds of foods like pulihara, biryani, idli, chapati, dal, payasam, upma, etc. And we also learnt how to cook some kinds of foods, making them tasty and palatable by adding oil and condiments. Condiments means sugandha dravyalu, that is cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, ilachi, pepper, etc. We all know that food gives us energy, help us to grow, repair our tissues, and keeps us healthy. Food supplies energy. We need to do many tasks in our day-to-day activities. Do we need energy while sleeping? Yes, we need energy while sleeping also to carry out some functions like digestion of food, circulation of blood, breathing, filtration of wastes, etc. At this juncture, let's perform a small activity. Collect some packed food items like milk, biscuits, dal, health drinks, ghee, chips, etc. and observe the components present in them. You can find out the same components in different proportions. Essential components of food. Our food consists of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Besides these, water and fibers are also present. Carbohydrates and fats provide energy for us. Proteins help us to grow. Vitamins and minerals protect us from diseases. Water is an essential component for all our body functions. And fibers, that is raw phase, help to prevent constipation. Confirmation of presence of food components. To confirm the presence of food components, we can perform some experiments. Experiment 1, that is test for starch. Materials required: test tubes, dilute iodine solution and food samples. Procedure. For testing starch present in the food, we need to take dilute iodine solution. To prepare dilute iodine solution, take a test tube and add few drops of iodine solution to it. Then dilute it by adding water till it becomes light yellow or brown in color. Now Take the sample of food items into different test tubes. Add few drops of dilute iodine solution to each sample of food. If the substance turn blue-black color, it indicates the presence of starch. If the color of the food remain unchanged, indicates the absence of starch. Let's have a small video to show the presence of starch in the given food item.
Take a piece of potato, cheese, and bread in 3 different petri dishes. Take iodine solution and a pipette. Place the iodine in the pipette. Now, add few drops of iodine solution directly onto the pieces of potato, cheese, and bread. Observe and record the changes in color. Dish 1. Potato. Iodine turns from red color blue-black color. Dish 2. Cheese. Iodine does not change its color. Dish 3. Bread. Iodine turns from red color to blue-black color. From this experiment, we learned that if starch is present, iodine solution turns into blue-black color. If starch is absent, iodine solution stays in red or yellow color.
Let's move on to test the presence of fats in the food. Materials required: paper and sample food. Procedure: take the sample of food and rub it gently on a piece of paper. If the paper turns translucent, the food item contains fats. From your past experiences, you might have noticed while eating the foods like vada, puri, pakodi, bhaji, etc., the paper plate turns translucent, which confirms the presence of fats. Let's watch a video to show the presence of fats in the given food.
Take a small quantity of food material like vegetable oil. Take a piece of paper. Drop a small amount of oil on the paper and rub it gently with the help of an earbud. Dry the paper by placing it in sunlight for a few minutes. Observe the changes on paper. An oily patch is observed on the paper. This indicates the presence of fat in the tested food item. This type of stain is termed as translucent stain. From this experiment, we learned that if there is a permanent translucent stain on the paper, then the food item consists of fats. If there is no stain or the stain dries off, then no fat is present in the food item.
Let's summarize what we have learnt in this session. We learnt that different kinds of food contains different components like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals in different proportions. These components give us energy, help us to grow and keeps us healthy. And we also learnt how to test the presence of starch and fats in different food items. Thank you.